I'm Edwin Martinez of Onyx Coffee, and also a third-generation farmer. My grandparents, Felipe and Marta Martinez, bought Finca Vista Hermosa in 1957, and I began trying to find a way to get coffee from our farm to people who would appreciate it, and that's what led to developing Onyx years ago. Recently, we just launched our Gem Series. We define gems as coffees that are 87 points or higher. Outside of being exceptional in the cup, they're often a different process. It could be an anaerobic, carbonic maceration. It could be a coffee that is natural, that's washed twice or 4 times. And the ones that aren't a special process, they're traditional washed. Those are some really beautiful opportunities to taste the flavor of the terroir and of the variety. We also are excited about these coffees because they both represent some relationships that go back 10, 15, 20 years, as well as relationships that are just a few years old. Out of our Gem Series this year, it's over 40 lots. Over a dozen of them come from just one family, and that's the Viatoros. When we first started working with the Viatoros, we knew they had really special coffees. I recall going back 15 years ago and cupping coffees around a table, trying to decide which one to submit to the auction. And the quality was so good on so many of them that it ended up almost being a coin toss. And even with that approach, they've made it into the Cup of Excellence as a family collectively with at least 1 or 2 coffees almost every year since its inception, which is just over 20 years now. With the GEMS program, we have found that a lot of the producers we're working with do have some really small special lots that are making it consistently year after year for 10, 15, 20 years in the Cup of Excellence and now in the one-of-a-kind auction. One of the Gem Series coffees that we have is a full selection from La Senda farm, which is from Jose Arnoldo Perez and Maria Escobar. And La Senda is a farm that has dedicated themselves to unique processes. So that's quite unique for a farm to do that. 4 of the gems in particular are very interesting. One that's a natural, and then there are 3 single variety Caturras that are all honeys with different variations in their processing. Another farm we're working with for our Gem Series program is Los Conejos. And we have a few really special coffees. One of them is a Catisik, which is a pretty unique variety. This is a Catisik anaerobic that they've done at Los Conejos that is really delicate, delicious, sweet. And we also have, in contrast, also very sweet, but not delicate, very intense, naturally processed. And this is actually by far our largest in size of our Gem Series. Los Conejos is owned by Julio Ordóñez and is a farm that is eager to continue to grow more of their unique processes and highlighting varieties. They've planted a lot of geisha and are excited to share more of that with us as well in the coming years. We at Onyx are really excited to share these coffees with you. Our Onyx Gem Series represent work of generations, meticulous processing with some exceptional varieties that are exquisite in the cup and exemplary of some of the most interesting flavors that you can find in coffee. And so we're excited to share this journey and some of these stories and coffees with you, and we hope you enjoy them.